There's been so much going on in the world lately that I appreciate those making a difference now more than ever. Our next guest is doing just that. He's an incredible principal at Bruce Elementary in Memphis, Tennessee. He is shaping young minds in his community every day, and he is someone we can all learn from. Please welcome Principal Archie Moss Jr. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Archie Moss Jr.
How are you?
I'm I'm okay. How are you?
I am freaking out right now, but other than that, I'm gonna calm myself down. I'm making the best out of every experience and every moment. So, whew, yes.
Well, all right. So you work at Bruce Elementary. I want you to tell, I know about the school, but explain, tell everybody about the school.
So I am the proud principal, Bruce Elementary School, which is located in Memphis, Tennessee. We are a Title I school with about 600 students. About 80% of our students are African American. 90% of my staff are African American as well. We also have 10% of my population who are temporarily displaced or homeless. And so we know that our kids have a lot of needs. And so we really pride ourselves on being a family and making sure that we provide everything for our scholars. So making sure that they need food, we provide them with the food. If they need clothes, we have a clothes closet. If they need school supplies, we provide them. So we're really a school community that works together to give our kids the best experience ever.
Incredible. I want to tell everybody what an amazing person you are, okay? Just some of the things that you do. You coach the school's basketball and step teams. You read bedtime stories to your students every night. You run a mentorship program for at-risk youth. Every parent has your number and you accept calls all hours of the
Whew,
night.
yes.
You buy students technology, clothes, food, basic necessities. I mean, since becoming principal, your school has gone from the bottom 10% to one of the top performing schools in the state. I mean, that is quite an accomplishment. That's because of
Whew,
you.
I appreciate that. I really do. But I honestly will just say I have to. This all came true because I have an amazing staff, and amazing kids, and an amazing community that supports me in all that I do.
Well, the kids support you because you're awesome and they, you have earned their respect and their love by everything that I just mentioned. So you wrote a letter to your students and staff about everything that's going on. Will you share a little bit of what you wrote right now and why?
Yes, so it's been a really rough and difficult couple of weeks for me dealing with everything that's going on in the world. And as a Black man, first and foremost, I felt like it was so important for me to say something to my community. Don't travel throughout the city without my work badge on because I still operate in fear as a Black man that if I'm pulled over, something could happen to me. And I try to use my badge as a shield. And if I feel that way as an adult, imagine the emotions that my students are going through and the confusion. And so we see when we turn on the news, we see the negative stereotypes, the negative images about Black boys, Black girls, and we have a president who's not supporting and not protecting them. And so I sent that letter off as a glimpse of hope for them so that they can understand that I see them. I see them as who they are. They matter to me. Their voices matter. And I just want them to understand that we can work together to come up with some sense of healing, sense of understanding, and ultimately make sure they know that their feelings and emotions are validated.
So important. That's so important that you did that. I know that your students need connection, especially during this time. You have incredible teachers who volunteered to help throughout summer. I don't know how you're going to do that right now. How are you going to do that?
So that's been a very difficult challenge in the era of COVID-19 with social distancing. My staff, they're off work. You know, they're not required to provide any additional support over the summer, but myself and my school community knew how important it was to try to make some type of contact. And so my teachers have agreed that they're going to continue doing some online learning with our students over the course of this pandemic.
Well, I want to help you stay connected to your students during this difficult time. I've partnered with Box Tops for Education to celebrate amazing educators like yourself, and they want to give Bruce Elementary $25,000. So that should help. To help educators at your school, download the Box Tops for Education app on your phone. We will be back. Thank you so much for everything you do. You're great, and keep it up. And I hope to meet you in person when we go back. We want to invite you to the show.
Yes,
All
I would
right.
love to. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. On behalf of everyone on my staff, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is going to be so helpful to my kids. Thank you so much.